Those big turbine, marine Lycoming turbine engines spooled up around turn 1 right there. Rounding turn 2, on board Miss Geico right there, heading in Key West Harbor right now. Mark Granite at the wheel, Scott Begovich on the throttle.
Go, baby. I'm going all the way outside here. All right, I gotta go on this shit to turn.
All right. Straight now.
Okay. Easy now. Easy, easy. Sorry, bud. I didn't want to turn it too hard. Stay in it. Good job, buddy. You're straight. You're left, straight. You're left, you're sweet. You're in your sweet spot.
Give me more left, I'm not in my sweet spot.
Shit.
Give me more left. That fucking old motor's heating up like a bitch.
On board with Miss Geico Racing, you can see the onboard camera shooting out the rear of the boat right there above Mark Granite's hand on the steering wheel. Moving on out, Miss Geico Offshore Racing AMF heading into Key West Harbor. Coming down now on Team CRC, this is Columbia Rim Corporation. Mike DeFries is the owner and driver. Jeff Harris, the throttle man. This is another MTI with big Mercury power. Mercury 1075 pluses in this MTI with Mercury Racing number 6s. Mike DeFries from Vancouver, Washington. Jeff Harris on the throttle from Greenville, North Carolina. Team CRC doing battle in the Superboat Unlimited category. Other boats include WHM Motorsports, Aquamania G3, and Budweiser Select. There you see thousands of fans lining the pier here in Key West. Coming down now, this is number 11, David Scott's Budweiser Select. Took a big victory for this team on the first day of racing here in Key West, Florida. John Tomlinson on the throttles, Dave Scott behind the wheel, number 11, 50-foot Mystic Cat. powered by a big pair of 1,550 horse Sterling inboards with Trimax surface drives coupled to a Latham Marine rudder. This complete package built and rigged by T&T Custom Marine in North Miami Beach, Florida. Budweiser Select leading the way around decidedly over the rest of the fleet in the Superboat Unlimited category. This boat is owned by Naughty Marine Inc. from Edwardsville, Illinois. Dave Scott from Edwardsville, Illinois is the driver. Throttleman John Tomlinson from North Miami Beach. Heading into Key West Harbor, leading another lap, all too familiar for the Budweiser Select team. Coming down now, this is Team G3 Aquamania, 46-foot Douglas Marine skater powered by a pair of 1,500 horsepower Sterling inboards. The number 10 is owned and throttled by Rick Marola from Brewerton, New York. Greg Rosen from Kingston, Ontario, Canada is the driver. The boat is sponsored by Aquamania Marina in Thousand Islands and Alexandria Bay. Team Aquamania G3 making their way across the backstretch here in Key West right now in their Sterling-powered 46-foot skater. Rounding turn number 2, heading into Key West Harbor with G3 Aquamania, Greg Rosen and Rick Marola. There you see Aquamania G3 finishing up here for day 2 in the Superboat Unlimited category. So the final race for the Friday races here in Key West, and we still have 3 more races to go on Sunday. We're on board with J.D. Byrider right now in Super Cat 750 class, who is battling side by side with BTM Marine for the win on the last lap here in Key West, day 2. Mark Kowalski and Tony Marcantonio on board J.D. Byrider, Ben Robertson and Mike Siebold aboard BTM. Very tight racing action there. Hope everybody's watching the mirrors. On the backstretch right now, very tight race here between BTM and J.D. Byrider, side by side for the win in the Cat 750 class on day 2. Getting ready to go around turn 2 and head for a drag race to the finish line. JD Byrider and BTM. BTM not backing off there. You can see they're just coming up to turn 1 right here. Very tight action side by side in 2 Cat 750 boats. Bill Mazzoni, the owner. Mike Siebold on the wheel. Ben Robertson on the throttles as they round turn 1. Side by side with JD Byrider for the win in Cat 750. One more turn to go, then there'll be a drag race to the finish line. BTM definitely gaining an advantage there in turn 1. Getting ready to go around turn 2 into Key West Harbor. JD Byrider on the left of your screen. Currently second place after winning the first day of racing here in Key West. Drag race into Key West Harbor. BTM leading at this point. JD Byrider in second. There you can see how close it was as the boats go by the start-finish line right now. JD Byrider finishing in second with BTM Marine taking the win. Coming down into the harbor turn there. Great run for Ben Robertson and Mike Siebold in Bill Mazzoni's BTM taking the win here on day 2. JD Byrider finishing up in second as we go across the finish right now with Paul Boudreau and William Moore in the Nichols Offshore. coming off playing strong. Third place run for Paul Boudreau and William Moore in Nichols Offshore. Great racing action there in the 750 class, with BTM Marine taking the checkered flag, JD Byrider finishing in second, and Nichols Offshore finishing up in third. Very special thanks to Superboat International for orchestrating this fabulous event here in Key West for over 25 years. Freeze Frame Video, proud to be part of it for another great season here in Key West. Special thanks to our helicopter pilot Russell Kilpatrick and assistant in the chopper Roxy Hanna for helping us capture this racing action. There you see reliable carriers on the end of the tow rope after Tom Abrams and Steve Curtis barrel rolled the boat in the first turn on the first lap here in Key West. Boat sustaining major damage, as you can see. There's the Miss Geico Cougar safety boat checking on the guy from the liable. Great shot of AMF Offshore Racing's Ms. Geico safety boat there. This was race number 6 of the 9-race series in Key West, the final race for Friday. Their winners in the Superboat Unlimited category, number 11 Budweiser Select comes home victorious with Dave Scott at the wheel and John Tomlinson on the throttles. Team CRC, the Columbia Rim Corporation, finished up second place as Aquamania G3 finished in third place. In the Supercat 750 class, BTM Marine took the victory by 1 second over JD Byrider, your national champions in the Supercat 750 class. Nichols Offshore with Paul Boudreau and William Moore finished in third. In the Turbine Extreme class, Ms. Geico takes another checkered flag for John Hagan. Mark Granite and Scott Begovich in the cockpit. Great racing action here on day 2 from Key West. We will be back covering all 3 events on Sunday. All full-length races should be great racing action. We'll see you all soon. Thanks from Freeze Frame.